Welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about the grid sizing. Now, the grid sizing is all about the track sizing, so the row and column sizing. And we talked about how these are formed at the grid layout video. So now this is about refining how big the cells should be and how are the children positioned inside them. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So as we did before, we set the columns explicitly and we let the rows get created automatically. So we can set the row size from here. So that's one way of setting the row sizes. And then for the columns themselves, again, we can actually set specific sizes instead of auto. Yeah, and also one more thing. So with grids, actually, it is possible to specify multiple columns within a single track. So let's do that to show how that's done. So basically, there's this field here called repeat. So if you actually pick that, whatever you pick is going to be repeated that many times. So if we pick 3, you can see here we're now repeating auto 3 times, which corresponds to the same thing that we had before. Now, there's also, so in this case, we can set all of them to be the same size. So now they're all getting to the same size. There is an important unit here called FR, which is not available in some of the other fields. So this is usually used with lower numbers like 1 FR, 2 FR, etc. It basically stands for fraction, and it is very similar to the flex grow and flex shrink. So let's show how that works. Again, I'm going to be adding 3 separate column declarations, and in this case, we're going to be making it 1 FR. We're going to make all of them 1 FR. So I'm just going to clone these. All right. So they're all 1 FR. They're showing up equally. But let's try to make this one 2. What happens then? And obviously we need to pick FR. So this time, this covers twice as much space as the other ones. And if we actually do 6 or 3 here, so again, let's take FR. So now this one is picking 1 fraction, this is 2 fraction, this is 3 fraction. Again, this is very similar to the flex grow and flex shrink. So it can be used to create layouts like this. Like this is frequently used for layouts, 2 column layout, 3 column layout with custom specifications. And the nicest thing about this is that when you go responsive, for example, if you go to lower amounts, you can in the CSS declaration, which we'll see later, you can actually remove one of these and you can make it like 2 columns, etc., and change its layout very easily. All right. We have we haven't talked about the auto column row and size. They're very similar, very straightforward. So they can be used when the auto flow is in that direction. Obviously, in this most commonly the columns are explicitly specified and the rows are auto flowing. So you can set the auto flows like this. But if you have a case where you have to specify the height of the rows in a similar way that you're doing with the columns, that's always possible as well. You can add them as specific row sizes, and that's going to be working. There is a bit more fields to be specified in these individual cells. When they're grid children, we get these 2 additional fields. That allows us to be able to cover more than one column or more than one row. So in this case, by default, it's going to be 1. But if we say 2, for example, now this cell, this element is covering 2 columns. And then if we actually remove this one, you can see that it's actually covering two, and like that. And you can actually make it cover in the same way two rows. Again, in that case, we may want to delete a few of them, and that you can create layouts like this. So it can be used for various uh, masonry looking creations. And within the element within the child itself, there are additional fields that are available in the position, order, align self, etc. Some of these impact as well, but we're going to be talking about these in the grid positioning video. Thank you very much for watching.